Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to XCOM Chimera Squad. XCOM Chimera Squad is the latest XCOM game, but it's not an extension of the current series, more like a branching side crawl. It's not the typical overall strategy game, it's much more a focused-in tactical strategy game with like a graphic novel aesthetic. So what's happened in the XCOM universe is that the aliens came to Earth, they took over Earth, then the XCOM project happened and we threw the aliens off, we got rid of the ethereals, and then a lot of the aliens were left around going, hey, I'm not mind controlled anymore, I better get a job as like a welder or in the XCOM project. And so now, as our XCOM team is going to go out and try and stabilize the city, which stuff is happening in, we now have aliens getting involved in the XCOM project and everything. And apparently me punching the mic. Sorry about that. So we're going to dive in. This is a sponsored video, by the way, so there'll be a link down below. If you wish to go check out the game, you can click the link down below, and that would be greatly appreciated. So bear that in mind. And we're going to get started with, I think, default settings, except for we'll put the difficulty on expert because of my misappropriated sense of ego. And I'm gonna let you enjoy the starting cutscene, and I'm gonna enjoy a cat who wants my attention. Hello.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
Yeah, who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Yes, you are. I have to go do Advent things. Not Advent things, XCOM things.
Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
So, you can see what I kind of mean. It is an XCOM game, but more focused at the tactical level, with a more narrative small squad and a graphic novel aesthetic, which has taken a few bits of like Red, what's it called? Red Alert, Red versus Blue, Rainbow Six. I don't know why I was thinking Red. Rainbow Six, in terms of like the whole breaching thing. So we are going to set people up next to the main door to go and breach. And this door has pinpoint. Successful shots on enemies will crit. So we get to put people here. I'm going to put Godmother, Cherub, and Terminal. And then we have over here our timeline. So one of the big changes between XCOM 2 and XCOM Chimera Squad is that since XCOM Chimera Squad is this much more like focused in on a small squad, instead of having XCOM turn, enemy turn, XCOM turn, enemy, what we have now is like individual unit turns. So when we breach...
Breaching!
We have each person taking a turn in order. So, hello! What have we got in here? 1, 2, 3. We'll shoot you. Why not? And then we've got Cherub. Nice. And then you. And since enemies are surprised, they won't dodge.
Hello. I am Mayor Nightingale.
Hi.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Turns are moving, except. So you can see up here, like, we've actually got a turn order where these troopers are taking their turns between our units. We are going to move up to... How are we going to kill these guys? You know what? We'll have you run up here. And then 97% chance, which means that it's definitely going to miss. Oh, nice. It didn't miss. I'm suitably impressed. How? Poor cherub. We will probably just advance. We've got plenty of turns. Like, everyone's going to take a turn before you, so... Hi. Much like previous XCOM, you've got your 2 actions. We've got a move.
Headed worm needed.
And then like another move, or like a shoot or whatever. Or you can just shoot, but shooting does still end your turn, so... Hello. That was brutal.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Cherub does look a lot like a Klingon.
Contact!
Clear.
He's one of my favorite members of the team.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes. I can feel them.
And everyone reloads. And then next room to breach. Where we have multiple places to breach. So we've got like a door up here. And then we've got a main door here. This is closely watched. Enemies deal +1 damage during the breach. And agent damage is likely. Ooh. And up here, seal the deal. Last unit through this door does +3 damage during the breach. Okay, so... we want to like put someone who's low damage through that door last, so they do +3 damage and probably get a kill that they wouldn't. So we'll put Verge here. Actually, Verge has got an assault rifle. Like, Verge doesn't need to go up here. We need someone who's like weak. I was going to say Cherub, but we need Cherub to like do tanking, because Cherub's quite tanky. But Cherub is injured. Put Terminal here. Cherub here, and we'll put Verge here. There we go.
Reaching in.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
Hello. Well, we got 1, 2. Aggressive. Aggressive enemies will shoot XCOM if they aren't neutralized during the breach. Okay, so we do need to kill you. Yeah, let's shoot that guy. 81% chance. Nope. Alright, what about you? So that didn't go well. You are alert. You're alert. Yeah, we can't see anyone else. Okay, we'll take you on. That snapshot, damn. Oh! And there's the return fire. Right. We now have access to all our abilities. So, like, you can see that Cherub down here, we have a kinetic shield. We place an energy shield on self and I prevent all damage of the next attack. Cherub gains 1 charge when an energy shield is destroyed, does not ultimately end the turn. And then we've got Charged Bash, which basically like is a melee attack, but it consumes all charge. If a charge is consumed, deal damage to the cone behind the enemy. So you can do like a cone of damage. I think what we'll do... yeah, the bash only does 3 damage normally. Who's acting next? You are.
I'm going.
We'll shoot this guy. Or we'll miss this guy. Should have said shoot at this guy. This poor museum. Alright, who's next? You. Well, luckily, we've got Battle Madness. We can make them go berserk and attack a nearby target. Add some to the neural network, which isn't a thing just yet, but later on we'll get abilities that do that. Right, good work. And then we still get our second action.
Advent rewrote our bodies and minds, then used us as humanity's jailers, but a growing resistance defied Advent.
Yeah, you're acting not next, but after the Berserk guy who's next, so...
Begin to crumble.
Try to think if there's anyone else we can really reliably hit. No, we'll shoot you. Ah, good work.
The invaders
Verge is definitely one of my favorites.
Retaining target.
Ow! I'm right. You're next. I can't see you from here, so I guess we have to move. Hello! Oh! Brutal.
Gotta get moving.
Nice. Right, one guy left. What we're actually going to do is we're going to charge bash. Not that we have any charge, but we're going to bash. Boop.
I made the arrest.
Yeah, you did. You broke an important museum exhibit, but you made the arrest. That's the important part.
Set up the breaching charge.
And that guy
I
is
do like to
acting
make
out.
an entrance.
Knocking people out is actually really important because you get intel, which is one of the resources in the game. So that's quite important. Now, this is a breaching area. We luckily have a breaching charge. And then we'll add everyone else. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. Sweet.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
You should have told
We
me that,
need
mate.
more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit. It is about XCOM's role.
Why do I think
in
mole when I
our
see that helmet?
liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
Light the spark feels like a slogan or something. Feels like that was written for him. He didn't come up with it on the spot. All right, what we got? Surprised, surprised, alert, alert, alert. Okay. Yeah, we'll deal with you first, I guess. Oh, nice. I love how it's like slow motion. People slow down. That's what slow motion means. But like everyone's acting and you see like woo. So it unfreezes you, feel like you've done this all like the super same time, even though I'm pausing and just talking to you. Yeah, we'll shoot you. Well, did we actually hit him? He was killed. I'm not sure how we hit him though. All right, let's see. Can we get this one? No.
Mirror Nightingale, I'll protect you.
Okay, we've got 3 enemies, including like a boss dude at the back. Ow!
Down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Okay, so he's bleeding out. Difference to XCOM, like main series, this game, if one of your people die, then you fail the mission. Like, it's more like a graphic novel. Like, your main characters can't die. So if they die, you fail the mission. So bleeding out right now, we need to just win or we need to, like, stabilize. So, I'm kind of tempted just to try and win the mission. Like, if we win fast enough, we don't need to bother with, like, healing people.
On the move.
You'll make it.
That is a very nonchalant medic. I'm not sure I like our medic. Oh, yeah, he'll be fine. Like, your job as a medic, like, my job as, you know, the commander is I can ignore people being hurt. That's fine. But you're the medic. All right, let's battle madness. You. Eh, 2 damage, but still, it's something. We could maybe crack out a subdual, crack out a stabilize. You know what, we'll crack out stabilize, we'll do it. Mostly because she told us that we couldn't. She was like, he'll be fine. Like, whatever, sure. Verge is nice. Verge will do it, that's fine. I want to kind of beat people up to get more intel. We've got loads of health, let's just beat people up.
You aren't supposed to hit back.
I can play with this just because it's a tutorial mission. I know that we're probably going to be okay. Is that removed? Move over there. Hide. Shoot. There we go. And then... Smashy, smashy.
Hostile subdued.
Ooh. I don't actually want to really get into a position where you're going to be able to overwatch against me. So I'm actually going to just take a shot against you. You've got loads of health anyway. And then, now you've lost your overwatch, we'll hit you.
Another call.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Mayor Nightingale, are you alright?
It looks worse than it is. Those medic hits are really something.
Compliment accepted.
What about Cherub?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet. So, here we go. From 3 enemies captured, there's a 6% chance of earning 20 intel. Basically, you get, like, for each enemy, a 20% chance of earning 20 intel. So, 3 enemies, 6%, I'll take it. And that is good. Nice. Everything is going to be fine now. Sorted, that's the end of the game. Done it.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Strictly, the mission was complete. Like, once we handed them over to the police and the medics and stuff, like, that was it. That's our mission over, like, out of our jurisdiction. So, the mission was complete. Just saying.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 31 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
Welcome to XCOM. This is our base. We really like these like large open X-warehouse enclosed spaces, I think. So, city map.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Okay. So, this is the city map. This is obviously where we like do all our deployment and stuff. So unlike the main XCOM games where it's the world, we're just focusing on the city. The map is where we see the status of 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to. Chimera squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. So currently we've got situation in Memorial Aftermath. Cool. 31 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Man, I feel we should have a better name for the city. It's been 5 years, like Freedom City. That would be American City. You know, it'd probably get like a name, right? We need a name for the city. We should name our city. I know we're XCOM and we probably shouldn't do the naming of the city, but whatever. We need help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Man, Nightingale's death has a city on edge. Let's do what we can to help. So this one, it's blue, means we need to send the NPC to resolve the situation. All events a day. Yes. And we get thanks from the Commissioner.
3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
So, blue events like that aren't missions that you need to like go in guns blazing or whatever. They're like, hey, we're sending support teams and stuff. So there's no like event mission that you have to go and do. They're just things that advance the day that give you a little bit of stuff. In this case, we have to choose which group we're going to investigate. The Prodigy. A loose network of human psionics. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Grey Phoenix. An organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to cover. And then Sacred Coil? That's in the way. Sacred Coil, I think that says. An underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. Wait, chrysalids are involved? Damn. I honestly think, based on what we've seen, the dudes there, they had guns, they didn't seem to have like psionic powers, they didn't seem to have any chrysalids. Chrysalids? Whatever. Chrysali. They just seem like guys with guns, so I think we're going to investigate Grey Phoenix. Like, that makes the most sense.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city.
Okay, they weren't mutants.
Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. From this first mission, learn about the faction, their methods, operations, hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans. Takedown, stop their final attack, and end the threat to City 31. Okay. Faction leadership. I mean, it looks like a mutant. Either that, or it's some sort of just pile of... like a pile of garbage bags? Like, that could be a pile of garbage bags or a mutant. You can't really tell. Right, we need to know more about them. Great. We've opened the investigation. Ah! So, welcome to a lot more of the things we have. Yeah, critical missions, we can recruit someone. The assembly is online. Let's ignore what it says here and actually go to the armory first. This is where we manage our loadout, our agent abilities, their biography, and we can tilt their armor and stuff. So, hey, this is our squad management screen.
The city council, we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Okay, so you're 2 healthy guys, more mobile, a lot less mobile, Amy dude, and all 40 will. Okay. High damage, cover destruction, precise shooting, multiple shots, explosives, AoE, and breaching. AoE, ooh. Smash. Agent charges at a target and smashes down with both fists. Chance to disorient, stun, or render unconscious. Higher rage improves the chance to apply a disabling effect. That sounds like it's a random effect every time. I prefer knowing what my effect is going to be. Rage. Higher rage chances to apply blah blah blah. Debuff. Risk of going berserk. Yeah, that seems chance-based, which is not what I want to go for in a tactical game. Deadeye. We get a minus 15 aim penalty for plus 50% damage. Does not end the turn if used as a first action. That's neat. Desperado. Standard pistol fire and Deadeye cost an action and does not end the turn if... Okay. So we can take multiple shots. And then we fire lance the pistol at a target, ignoring all cover bonus. Huh. You're useful. And then Agent throws an explosive that detonates after several turns. The explosive does not deal damage through cover and can be targeted to detonate it early. It does not end the turn if used as a first action. Right, so it will explode in later turns. The issue is that often fights are over in like 2 to 3 turns. And it's more useful for the fact you can throw it as your first turn action, and then your second action on the first turn, you can just shoot it, and it blows up in your first turn, does, you know, an air effect. That's pretty handy. Claymore detonates a powerful charge, rupturing enemies near the breach point. Use them on wall breach points. Okay, so basically like a breaching charge that does AoE damage to the people nearby. That's also really useful. I'm tempted by both of these, but I kind of think right now we might need the damage more when there's like an easier start to the game, less enemies. Like later on, Claymore's probably more important, but for now we'll grab Blue Blood.
Blue Blood, great to see you.
Back at you, Whisper. Settling in?
Not exactly. Until we have a proper field office, we get to sleep in a rail car repair yard.
See? Every job comes with a few perks.
Let me know when we have any.
Yeah. Okay. Railcar repair yard. Great. And your loadout is pistol, body armor, and obviously we have no other items just yet. We also have your ability tree. And tint armor. Ah. We should maybe come up with like an armor skin. Why do you get purple trousers with the yellow? No! I do like some of these schemes though. Like, what will the signal like blue to be? Like, we need a color scheme. Like, I'm thinking back and being like, how did I do my units in XCOM? And I gave each class a color scheme. So I'd be like, hey, ooh, donut. I really want a donut now. You're a DPS, so like, should red be DPS? No, red's probably combat or tank or something. Blue? Sure, you look good in blue. I mean, it's also my channel color, so whatever. Hey! Cadet Verge. I assume that means cadet. We're going to tint you purple. Like, it's graphic novel based, so I feel we need to go for like bright color scheme. You're definitely going to be red. Ah, sweet. I can just change between them like this. This is so cool. White is normally the Healy one. Maybe yellow. And you, like, technically a DPS, so blue, but I don't know if actually you look good in blue. We could use Star Trek colors and be like, you're commander, so that means you're... Wait, before or after they changed it? That makes things complicated. Damn it. You know what? You're our commander. I feel that you could go white or black. I'm gonna go black. There we go. Although you're only a cadet, so why are we all cadets? We need an officer. We need an adult. Help.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Yeah, the assembly is where we like build stuff, etc. Android personnel. Construct the Android OPS hub. This network allows us to use androids on tactical missions and enables new assembly projects. Grants an android tactical unit. We get them purchasable at the supply depot and unlocks all entry-level assembly projects. So yes, we need to do this. It costs us 10 Elerium. I'm going to call this power quite a lot just because it's like an electricity symbol. It is Elerium. It's one of our 3 resources. Elerium, credits, and intel, which I guess we didn't get the intel. And... you're idle. Now, we've actually got an idle agent, so we can actually apply someone here at the assembly to speed this up. Since we've got an extra person. I'm tempted to send Cherub. Just because Cherub's ability with the whole, like, charge bash thing, like, you need to charge it, and then you need to bash. And often I just go, hey, why don't we just knock everyone out instantly? And the bash is very situational, like it's a cone, you'd have to have 2 people close to each other, it has to be on a turn after the first turn, really, so you've got the charge. Verge, I like the ability to debuff and stuff. Terminal, we need the heal. And 2 DPS is pretty good, so I think we'll make Cherub in charge of this project, so it will speed up to making it 1. Yeah. And then Blue Blood can go here. Sweet. And I think that's where we'll leave with this episode. So when we come back next episode, we'll dive into the city map and start investigating Grey Phoenix. For now, I've been EnterElysium. I guess you can like and subscribe and all that jazz. Also, bear in mind the sponsored video, so there is a link down below if you do wish to go check out the game. Just go down to the description and click on the link. This has been sponsored by 2K, so thank you very much to them. And yeah, as a new game, as a new series of the channel, liking, subscribing, and commenting down below is actually really, really helpful. So give me your feedbacks and your thoughts on the game down below in the comment section. YouTube likes people doing that, so it's greatly appreciated because the algorithm demands tribute. Until next time, stay shiny.